Today on The Caucus, Megan Liberman and Jim Rutenberg on today's New York Times poll on the 2012 Republican field.
So, Jim, we have a new New York Times CBS poll out today that shows that Americans don't know that much about this potential Republican presidential field, and they're not all that crazy about most of the people that they do know.
Right. If you don't have a regular position on Fox News, if you're not on NBC in prime time, and if you haven't run for president before or vice president, they don't know you.
Which of course presents a challenge for someone like Tim Pawlenty, who's basically been running for the past couple of years and has an exploratory committee but doesn't have a TV show.
Right. He's in the proverbial forest right now.
Right.
He's well liked by the Republicans who know him on a margin of like 20-3, but then you have that 70% range who don't know enough to say one way or another.
And he's not even the least known of this potential field, right?
Yeah, take John Huntsman. Boy, he could feel really good today off our poll. He's got a 5-to-1 approval to disapproval ratio rating. However, that's 5-to-1, so I can do it on one hand and a fifth of a hand.
Yeah, that's not being very well known. And of course, the most well-known person in this potential field is Sarah Palin.
She's got it all. Former vice presidential candidate, TLC reality star,
right,
and Fox News regular contributor.
But she's still very polarizing, right?
The general public is split on her, more disapprove of her than approve of her. She's going to have her work cut out for her.
Now, there is one person in this field, potentially, who has actually got positive ratings across the board, right?
Yeah, this is kind of the sleeper hit of the poll, Mike Huckabee. Maybe he's not running, but he's like really well liked by the general public and far more well liked still by Republicans. That was kind of a surprising result to me, but let's remember, he has a weekly show on Fox. Unlike Sarah Palin is a regular contributor to Fox, Huckabee has a show, it's on weekends. I didn't realize that a ton of people were watching it just because weekend television's a little lighter, but it seems to be doing him some good.
Right. As our polling people are always eager to emphasize, polls that are taken at this stage of an election process are not terribly predictive, right?
Right. What you and I are talking about are questions that we ask about, do you like so-and-so? Do you not like so-and-so?
Right.
Do you know who so-and-so is? What we don't do is say, will you vote for these people?
Right. We don't do the horse race.
No, how can you if you don't know who somebody is? It's a lot of fun for TV and people to play with, but it doesn't mean anything right now.
Which of course brings us to Donald Trump, who's doing very well in some of these horse race polls that are out there.
Right. When we ask our questions, we say, do you hold a favorable view? Do you hold an unfavorable view? It's flat. As many Republicans are unfavorable as are favorable of Donald Trump right now.
And they don't necessarily take him seriously.
No, a majority of the Republicans we asked said they didn't really think that his candidacy was for real yet.
But they know him because he's on TV.
Yep, that's the name of the game. So that's why he's leading these horse race polls. He's known, and that's why he's talking about announcing his real intentions on the finale of Celebrity Apprentice. Check your local listings.